Alright guys, Simon here, and we are making games again with this thing that we're working on. So, despite whatever I may have said at the end of the last video, I'm gonna try and put in a day and night cycle into this thing now. So basically I'm thinking I'll change the light. Basically I'll just change the color of the light to make it lighter and darker. So there's not gonna be a sun and a moon in the sky. At least not yet. So I'm just gonna try and figure out how to get the lighting to cycle. So, so here's I've selected the directional light, so the scene looks like that if you remember. Let's see, there we go, so the light is there and it's pointing that way, that's good. Actually, cookie size, cookie texture, actually that doesn't matter, does it? So there's a directional light, and so at the moment it's like pure white at an intensity of 0.9, you see that there. And we just wait for this to compile itself and start running. You know, we see that. That's cool, right? That's daytime. So if we pause it there and change the color, let's say, let's just make it, you know, maybe we can do that. You know, imagine if it's like sunrise or sunset. And then imagine if we go towards nighttime, which would be more like, oops. So nighttime would be more like that, maybe, or even darker. There we go, darker. That's good. Dark is good. So imagine if that's nighttime. If we can play that. So we got nighttime, and then we have, you know, mornings and evenings, and then we have, you know, daytime. So if you imagine that, so we just change the color and basically we just change the color of the light to make it seem like we're transitioning from day to night and so on and so forth. So I guess we're gonna have to do this by script. Actually, let's just even find out whether we can do this or not. Whether we can do this or not. What is this stuff? Oh, that's the old graphical user interface script, which we're not gonna do that anymore. Search light scripting API script interface for light components. Good. Function start, make a game object, we don't need to do that. Add the light component, don't need to do that. Set color and position, here we go. Lights game object dot light dot color. Light game object new object of light. Set the position or transform. So color is the one we want, really, isn't it? We're not going to deal with any of the other stuff first, but you know, they work in similar ways. Inherited variables. Wait. Variables, inherited, okay. So variable, what do? The color of the light. To modify the light intensity, you change the light's color luminance. Lights always add illumination, so a light with a black color is the same as no light at all. Light component. Color white, color red, color blue. What? Interpolate light color. I don't want a color. I want it to be like you know, I want it to be numbers. I want it, you know, like I can't do that. Color equal. Okay, let's see what that is. Variable T floating math F ping pong time duration this seems kind of complicated. I really want to do that. Okay, we've got RG and B. Color components RGBA So we don't need A, we just need the access the RGBA components using 0, 1, 2, 3 respectively, so we don't need that. Representation of RGBA colors. This structure is used throughout Unity to pass colors around. Each color component is a floating point variable with a range from 0 to 1. 0 to 1. Okay, class variable, so it's like 1001, I see. I see. 1111, okay. Yellow. It's nice to look at it sort of. 10920, okay, I see. I see. So they use from 0 to 1 here, even though here they're using the 255 thing, which makes it a little bit more complicated, but that shouldn't be a problem. Fascinating. Construct a new color with given RGBA components to string, we don't need that. Okay, let's go back to here. How do we use it? So, what is that? What is that? Interpolates between colors A and B by T. Interpolates between colors A and B by T. Oh, T, I see. Interpolates between color. Oh, that's actually quite useful. That's actually quite useful. The interpolation. That's actually quite useful. Okay, okay, let's stop talking to myself. And where's the notepad? Let me get. No, don't do that. Let me get. I'm showing you all my programs. I wonder if that's a problem for me. Okay, let's get notepad. So we have. I guess. Let's start with variables. We have the day length in seconds, so how long the day is. How long do we want the day is? Do we want like each day to be 10 minutes? Is quite a long time. 5 minutes? 6 minutes? 5 minutes? So 2.5 minutes day and 2.5 minutes night? That seems... okay, we can always change this later, you know. So, day length is 300 seconds, right? 60 times 5 equals 300 seconds. Let's just assume we start at dawn and then end at just before dawn on the next, of the next day. We'll deal with that later. So I guess twilight length. So how long dawn and dusk lasts? How long should they last? So half a minute? 1 minute? So it's 5 minutes. No, 1 minute is too long. Let's say half a minute. 30. We can change these later. We can change these numbers later. So, and then we have, let's see, variable color. Color equals. I see. Okay, let's go with. I don't even know. I don't even know if this is how it works. So, variable color, day length, float. So I'm kind of pretending to write the script here. I don't know if this is syntax, if the syntax of this is right or not. But we'll just leave that there for now. So those are in seconds. And variable color day is color equals daytime should be white. Should we make it white? Let's make it white. So white is 1, 1, and 1, or just 4 ones. 1, 1, 1, 1, and then variable color twilight. Color equals, I want it to be that yellow color. What does this yellow look like? Do we get an example over here? No. We don't get an example here, so should I just try to figure this out or not? Let's go into Unity and figure out a nice yellow. Actually, we need to see what's going to be on the screen. Actually, let's go to Google image search and look up. Okay, let's pause that. Okay, let's go to Google image search. Let's go sunset. Wow, look at that. So what color do we want? And the problem with photographs is that they're very easily photoshopped. So you can't always trust these things to be realistic. This looks fairly realistic. So do we want it to look, somewhat like these colors? See these here? See these here? And how easy is it to do that? Maybe like this color. Let's try doing that. It's not gonna be, perfect, obviously, but we can try it out. How close is that to that? Let's just move that a little bit, if you can still see it. Not really, it's not really right, but what if we had a bit more red to it? We can always adjust these colors later on, so it's not like it's a huge problem if they're not right. Well, let's just do this. Yeah, let's just do this. Do we want it darker? Do we want it darker? Okay, let's do this. Now, what are those numbers in terms of 1, 2? Oh, that's easy enough. What is it? Okay, let's come back to here. Come back. And it's RGBA, so it's red, green, blue, and then alpha. Obviously alpha is going to be 1, so where's my notepad? So twilight will be something 1. And to figure out what those somethings are, let's just come to here. So 213 divided by 255 equals 0.835. Let's just go to 3 decimal places. 0.835. Where's my notepad? 0.835. And then green is 151. 151 divided by 255. Maybe it should be 256, but I don't think it actually matters too much. So 0.592. I mean, they'll be a little bit off, but who cares really? 0.592. 0.592, and then let's just save this in case we lose it. Where do I? Oh, I'm showing you on my hard drive. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Probably not. Documents. Oh, look at all these things I have. Keyboard velocity script notes. Let's call this day cycle script notes. Alright, so the blue 46. 46 divided by 255. It should be 256, I think. 0.180. 0.180. 180. Okay, so color twilight. Don't forget the semicolons. Oops, semicolons. Not that it matters, because we're not writing a real script yet. So variable color night. Color equals, so what's a good nighttime color? I'm going to be dark blue. Like dark blue. That's really dark, unfortunately. Let's see if we can make it less or more. No, less purple. Let's make it less purple. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's really dark. Well, that's not really dark, but it's kind of dark. Okay, let's just do this. So in fact, can we just make this 0? Yeah, we can. Okay, let's do that. So that's 0. What's the next one? 32. 32 divided by 255 is 0.125. 0.125. I don't even know if this is how. Like, can I do this? Like, I have the brackets like that? I hope I can. Might be a problem if I can't. 44. 44. Oops. 44 divided by 255 equals 0.173. 0.173, and then alpha is 1. Okay, so we have the color of the day, color of the twilight, color of night, day length, twilight length. Awesome. Awesome. And well, how does time work again? Save. So we have that. Color of the light. Function of daylight color equal. Wait, why is it minus equal? Color white, delta time. Oh, okay, I see what it means. It's we are reducing it from 1 to 0, so you're minusing. Okay, I see. This is strange. But we do have the interpolation here for t. T is a floating. So I guess what I'll do is every... what does that do? Math ping pong. Return value will move back and forth between 0 and length. I don't actually want that. Do I want that? I don't want ping pong. I kind of want like it to loop if I can. Ping pong, gonna interpolate. Can I get it to like loop? Repeat? Loops the value t so that it's never larger than the length and never smaller than 0. This is similar to modular operator but with the floating point numbers. Good. Actually, this is probably what I want. Sets the loop between 0 and 3. Math repeat. T float. Length float. Okay. Math repeat. Time length 3. never larger than length, and never smaller than 0. I think this is exactly what I want. Okay, so let me think about this. Let's say function update bracket other bracket. So if we wanted, okay, let me think about this. So you started dawn at dawn from dawn to half of twilight length, interpolate between color twilight and color day, yeah, and then from dawn to half twilight length. Okay, from half twilight length before half of day length, so then that's like the evening, interpolate between color day and color twilight, right? And then from half day length to half twilight length. Actually, why do I don't need to be half. I don't need this to be half. Let's just make this 15, because then I don't need to divide it by half every single time, because it's always going to be half in the calculations. Twilight half length, twilight half length, twilight. There, now we don't have to divide that figure by half, right? So okay, from half day length to half twilight length, interpolate between color twilight and color night, and then from twilight half length before day length, interpolate between color night and color twilight. So you see what's going on here. So you start at dawn and then start next cycle. So you start at dawn, you over 15 seconds you transition from the twilight color to the day color, and then you stay at day color until you get to just before, so until you get to the half twilight length before the half day length. Then you transition from day to twilight, and then from that point, for another half twilight length, you go from twilight to nighttime, right? And then so on and so on. Okay, so that's what we want to do. How do we do this? Do we use if? I guess we use if. If. Okay, so if math repeat time day length. So if it's dawn, so if if math if repeat time day length day length is equal to or less than twilight half length. So if this is from 0 to 15, right? If it's from 0 to 15, what's the other script? Interpolate. Where is that? Interpolate. Let's get this one. Then light color lights dot color equals color lip time converts black and white through time. This can't be right. T is clamped between 0 and 1. I'm not sure how this works. Like, this help is kind of explanatory, but it's kind of not. So transition from color twilight to color day twilight half length. Is that right? Else if so else if actually maybe I should have a separate variable for this. I don't want to type. Should I have a separate variable for this? Math like should I have like the current daytime or like current time of day? Is that, or should I? Never mind. Let's just do that every time. If math repeat time day length, so is greater than twilight half length and math if repeat time maybe I should do this. I should just go variable time of day is float equals, I'll just do that for there, and then we go time of day equals math if repeat time dot time day length GTH day length. So let's just do that. Maybe that's gonna doesn't really make any difference, but just make that time of day. Means this is easy to type out. And time of day. So the time of day is less than the twilight half length, then it's, you know, transitioning from dawn to day. So if it's after the dawn, but it's before before the evening. Do I need to do that? Because this will... I don't think I need to do this. Okay, let's just forget about this. Try the easy way first. If the easy way doesn't work, then we add more conditions to it. So it's greater than day length divided by 2 minus twilight half length. So if the time of day is greater than the twilight half length before half day, yeah, that, okay, cool. I think. I hope this is right. I really hope this is right. Then light color equals color lerp. I don't know what that stands for. It's supposed to stand for interpolate, right? Why is it spelled like that? I don't know. Color day, color twilight half length. Oh wait, I need to close the brackets, don't I? I need to do that, I think. Yeah, I do. So close brackets. Wait a minute, did I? Let's close that bracket as well, just because. So then, else if time of, so it's not, oh wait, should we start at the beginning of the day or should we start at the end of the day? Because here, if we go else if, it will hit this before we reach the next one. We should start from the end of the day and then go back. Then the else if wouldn't interfere with each other. You see what I mean? Like, so if it's evening, so no, like if it's past the beginning of evening, it would do this. But then if the next one is, if it's past, you know, midnight, it will never reach this because past the beginning of evening is always before past midnight, and so it will always activate this, and it will never activate this. Whereas if we start at the end, so if it's at the very end of the day, you should do this. But if it's not at the end of the day, you should do the previous thing. And if it's not at the end of that, you should do the previous thing. Then it won't interfere with each other, like the conditions, I think. Let's just do this and then we'll reverse it later on. Or actually no, let's just do it now. So let's put that at the end. Put that before that. So, and then we just work backwards. All right. If is, so now here we twilight time of day is greater than day length divided by 2. then light color equals color interpolate color twilight color night twilight half length and close bracket. So we're going from morning to day, day to evening, evening to night, and the last one is night to morning. So the very last one would be if time of day is greater than day length minus twilight half length, two brackets. Did I get this right? No, I didn't. Two brackets. Twilight half length. Then light color equals color interpolate color night color twilight half length in brackets. I think this is correct. In fact, I think this is all I need to do. Like, finding the maths functions actually made this a lot simpler. I think that's what I need to do. Let's just do it and see what happens. Because we can, so let's just get back to this. What do we call the script? Create JavaScript script daylight, I guess. What did I call this? Day cycle script. Let's call this day cycle then. Well, it's not really the day cycle, it's only the light. Anyway, okay, let's just go to daylight. And I edit this, we can stop running that. So pragma strict we don't need. I think I can just copy it straight from here. Wow, look at that. And then I can just copy, I think this is right, like this stuff. Save. So let's just go adjust length of day and half length of twilight here in seconds. Adjust color of day, twilight and night here. And then this is just that's not important. Time of day. So this should just work. And oh, wait, what's going on there? Okay, there's some errors. Let's just apply this to the direction of light. So that's got that script on it. Let's see what that says. 626. 626. 626. Oh, this could be a problem. This could be a problem. Expecting bracket found, comma. Expecting end bracket found, comma. Am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this wrong? Completely see, I can use words. Components RGB A constructs a new color given RGBA components. No, I can do this. Oh wait, am I not supposed to have a space? Variable color equals oh, I see. I see. We can't just have it brackets. We need to put it inside that. I think. Save that. $11.26. Okay, that's easy. 31 in fact, let's just is that gonna be a problem? I don't know. Clear. Color night. Oh, that's the color night. That should be a lowercase c. Okay. Save. Anything else? Anything else? No. Oh, look at that. Color day, color twilight, color night. Time of day 0. Cool. Okay, so this should work. Let's play that, see what happens. We have to sit here for 5 minutes to see this in action, which might be an issue. Alright, so I can't tell if that's working or not. So the time of day is, you can see it running down here, the time of day. Is that working? It's too subtle, I can't tell if it's working or not. Yeah. I can't tell if that worked or not. And we have to wait 5 minutes to find out if it's actually working. Maybe I should have thought this through. Okay, let's stop this. Let's change the day length to what is that? 4 times 15 is 60. Let's change this to 60, so it only takes a minute for us to see if it works or not. Save scene. Run. Yeah, I didn't quite think that through, did I? I don't think it's working though, look at it. We can see like the color of the clouds. Like the yellow should be quite obvious, that's not the yellow. I'm 100% sure that's not the yellow. Let's see if it transitions when it hits 15 seconds. Okay, that just jumped straight to the twilight, which is not what I want. What happens at 30 seconds? Okay, it jumps straight to nighttime, which is not what I want. Well, it's doing something. It's just not doing what I want, is it? I might be misunderstanding the interpolation thing. 45 jumps to okay. So it's doing something. We're close. We are kind of close. This must be wrong then. This interpolation must be wrong. Lerp. Where is it? Where is it? There. T interpolates between colors A and B by T. T is clamped between 0 and 1 when T is 0 returns A, when T is 1 returns B. Clamp. Oh, wait. Clamp between 0 and 1. Oh, wait, no, that's not what it means. List of. No, clamp. T is clamped between 0 and 1. T time. So you're like, what does that do? Converts a color, white color to a black one through time, but time is the time this frame has started. This is seconds since the start of the game. So this can't be right. Like it will start at white, but where does it end? Does that repeat every 1 second? Is that what I think it means? Or does it like transition, like in the first second it will transition from white to black? Is that what it means? I don't know how this works. Clamp between 0 and 1. Time. Let's go Unity color. Let's see if there's any help on this color. That's not helpful. Lerp once. Fading an object with color lerp. Lerp does not update. Five times time delta time. Blanks and never fully change its color. Ah, here we go. Lerp's third argument is a number from 0 to 1 inclusive that indicates how close to the second argument it should go from the first. There we go. If you wanted to go completely to the color end, you need to do something like random material color end 0.1. This will move 10%, you must extend colors. Right, it is from 0 to 1. It is from 0 to 1. So that adds a problem, doesn't it? See this, like time doesn't actually work. Yeah, so everyone is saying that the time actually is not what we want. Cycle in minutes times 60. Time divided by cycle in minutes times 60. Cycle in minutes. A very low value for t running. Start to see this is a good idea here. Cycle. Wait a minute, but if it cycles from 0 to 1, when the time is more than 60, wouldn't that fail? Wouldn't it? Let's just try this. Let's see what happens. Wait a minute, let me just see that again. Cycle in minutes times 60. 10 minutes. Oh wait, I need to. So I need to keep count of the cycle, don't I? How do I do that? How do I do that? Cycle in minutes equals 12. Or, you know, like, what is this? Well, what I can do is to just, you know, transform the number so that we only take the digits after the decimal point and not before. But how do I do that? Is that what does that mean? What is that, like, this? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I see, I don't know enough about JavaScript. Digits after decimal point. Okay, apparently other people have searched for this before. No, I want to delete. I want to delete the oh, here we go. Digits before and after decimal point. That's interesting. So here we need to go basically time crap. This is more complicated than I thought it's gonna be, isn't it? From 0 to 1. Damn it, this is more complicated than I thought it would be. So like we need a start time and an end time. Damn it. Or we can use time of day. We can use time of day. I think. Time of day cycles from 0 to day length repeatedly. No, that's not right neither. We need a start time. This is kind of complicated. Okay, I know what I can do. If time of day is equal to day length equal to, because equal to is very precise. Equal to is very precise, so if it jumps from one frame to the other without hitting the exact number, this wouldn't work. Damn it. What's the best way to do this? Let's go to the notepad. So we don't need this stuff anymore. So if time of day reaches 0, then morning or sunrise or dawn, then like dawn time equals time, what is it? Is it capital time? It is equals time, right? So the dawn time of day equals 0, and I don't want to use 1, 2, 3, and 4 because there's like several states here. Let me just, so there is, okay, how many states are there? So there's dawn, there's day, there's evening. That's how you spell it. There's dawn, day, evening, and then it's like the early nighttime when it's transitioning from the twilight color to the night color. It's like it's sort of, oh, I know. We go morning, day, afternoon. Just to keep this simple. Morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, dawn. So there's like 6 states. So we can cycle between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then go back to 1. Right? So let's go time of day. Let's keep that. So we call this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what do we call this? If time of day is so this is dawn. We're transitioning from night. So then how does that help? If what do you call these things? What do you call the difference between morning, day, and afternoon, and evening, and night and dawn? What do you call the difference between that? Let's call it time category. Time category bracket. If time category is not equal to dawn 6, then let's start, and just because I have nothing else to call it, let's start equals time, and then time category is equal to 6. Maybe I should just do this in the oops, what am I doing? Time category equals 6. And then end bracket. So time category starts at 1. Var time category integer equals 1. So if time of equals 6, then here we go we go time minus left start divided by twilight half length, I think. Alright, let's just copy this straight into here, just because I don't want to do this twice basically. So variable hold on, what was that? What is this? Variable time category integer equals 1, and also there's the lap time. Variable lap time floating equals 0. Okay. And a semicolon. Okay. So there's that. So if it's nighttime and the time category is not nighttime, then start the transition timer and set the category to nighttime. Okay, that's cool. That's good. I think that's cool. Okay, so time category 6, left start, time. So here we go. Else if what is this? Color twilight to night. So this is evening. This is evening. So 4. If time category is not equal to 4, we're going to make it 4. Right? And here... oh wait, there's this part as well. This time minus that twilight length. There's the current time minus let's start divided by 15. Yes, that's right. That's right. I hope you can follow the math here. I'm not sure I follow the math, but you know, what can you do? And then here, if this is 3, so we're not even going to use day and night, because that doesn't even matter, I don't think. So if this is 1, if it's not 1, then set it to 1. If it's not 3, then set it to 3. If it's 4, then set it to 4. So every time you change the time category, so you transition from, let's say, morning to day, then you start the transition time, and you don't do it again afterwards. So once you set time category, then the next time you get here, you say, oh, the time category is correct. We don't have to restart the transition time. So left time is We start at 1. Oops, what am I doing? Category, no, that's correct. That's correct. Actually, let's start at 0. Actually, let's start at 1. Let's start at 1, 0, time. Okay, save. I think this is right. I think this is right. Damn it. 23 to. Oh, I know what's going on. No, I don't know what's going on. 23, 23. Every single time, man. Am I just 23? Yeah, this. Wait, what's going on here? Did I mess this up? If time of day, yeah, this is wrong. I don't need that anymore. Let's see, give me more space. If time of day equals day length, twilight. Check that. Clear. Okay, apparently that's fine. Okay, let's run this. This is still 60. That's interesting. Let's just go reset and change that to 60. Yeah, okay. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Time categories. So there's 6 time categories, but we're only using 4 of them because there's only 4 transitions. Oh, cool. And 7, 8, 9, 10, and we transition from morning to daytime. And damn it! It worked the first time. It worked from morning to. Did I forget to copy some of the script? I did, didn't I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What's going on? So is day length minus 2 minus twilight half length. If time category is not 3, then left start equals time. Color date, color twilight divided by twilight half length. No, this should be right. I don't understand. Let's just watch the whole cycle, see if it's completely wrong. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. So yeah, so we start from morning to day, and I guess we should watch the time category down here as well, because this should change from 1 to 3 once we hit 15 seconds here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, it changed from 1 to 3 as it's okay. That works. That part works. And then 3 to 4. Wait, load time is still 0. Load time is still 0. Load time should not be 0. Oh, what is this? Start. What is this? What is this? Start. Okay, let's do this. But when it changes, that should change. Let's start. But this should still be right. That should still be right. Okay, let's play that. would that make any difference? Like, I thought it just, like, if you undeclare, like, if you didn't declare variable, I thought it should just assume that it's a floating point number in JavaScript. I'm not sure though. Let's see if that makes any difference, because now we have the... Wait a minute. Let's start. Okay, that's cool. So when we reach washing down here, when we reach 15 seconds, left start should change to around 15. Time category should change to 3. Okay. Now it works, because I didn't declare the variable, and so I just didn't know what it was doing. Cool, done. So, you know, sunrise to day, and then we set 4, so we go into nighttime. Wow. Okay, we got it to work. I don't know how you guys feel about the colors. You know, how do you guys feel about those colors? So now I should go back to morning, and then left start is at 60. Time of day continues to cycle. Okay, good. So this wasn't too difficult. Is it still doing it? Wait a minute, did it stop? No, it didn't stop. Okay, it's still going. Good, it's still going. Yes, victory. Alright, so let's end today's session here. Change this back to 300. So it's like a 5-minute cycle. It takes half a minute for the sun to rise and half a minute for it to set. Actually, let's just reset this and save it. Alright, I guess that's it for this time. I mean, the last 2 times I said I was gonna do something and then I didn't do it. So I'm not gonna say what I'll do next. And I guess we'll just see what I feel like next. Should we review the code? Should we look at this? Actually, let's just add some more notes here. Adjust the length of day and half length of twilight here in seconds. Adjust the color of day, twilight, and night here. These are just working variables. Don't worry about those. So function start we don't need. Let's delete that. Function update, time of day. Do we need this? We don't really need this, do we? Time of day, day length. No, we don't need this. We know that's very obvious. So here, starting at the time category, at the last time category, set the color of the light to interpolate between the suitable colors. I don't know if that makes any sense. At the time of the last time category, and here, so if the here adjust time category and transition start time when changing time category. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense even to me, but the rest is the same for the other 4 time categories. Alright, so that does just a few notes there. Alright, I guess I'll end the video here. That's interesting. Day and night. I'll look at this in my own time. I'm not gonna waste 5 more minutes of your time letting this run. But you can see the effect of it. It's not too amazing, but it's good to get that done. Alright, let's just end it here. I don't really have anything else to say.